Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is Raw Edit of the Week number 69, and it brings us a file from the Nikon D4. I thought that I would share one of my D4 files with you. Now, I know some of you don't have the ability to open the D4, so I saved it as a DNG, and if you're using Lightroom 3.6 or higher, you will be able to open this DNG file. So here you have the new file that you're going to edit. It was taken with the D4 Nikon, well, yes, and I used my 302.8. So I shot it at 1/12/50th of a second, f3.5, ISO 200, 300 millimeter, 2.8. Now, there's something with this lens. I really think it's the lens that you see this little glowy McGlowerson thing right here. I'm not sure why that happens. I know that this is motion blur. Now, it was a windy day, so the hand could have been moving. I should have bumped my ISO up higher, which is something that I ended up doing further on in the photo shoot. I went to 400 ISO, and I started to shoot about 4,000th or 6,400th of a second because I wanted to freeze that motion. Now, this is something that I've noticed in this lens for a long time, is that it seems to be some kind of ghosting of an image. I don't know if it's the lens or if that's just the nature of now using a higher resolution camera. I didn't have a problem with it on the D3X, so I think it may just be this image. It could have been hand movement from me. Even though I was on a monopod, I may have moved slightly when taking the picture, causing it to do that. But I think this is a very good image to edit. As we go down here, you've got the dirt flying, you've got the plant foot right here. It's a nice shot. What would you do with it? Now, I'm using a 302.8. This is as close as I could get with that. I would love to have shot tighter, so maybe a croppy McCropperson is in order. But that's up to you. Are you going to crop it? How are you going to edit it? What are you going to do? You can see all these distractions in the background, so it's possible that a crop is in order. This is why a lot of guys shoot with 400 millimeters, 500 millimeters, and sometimes even 600 millimeters when doing sports, because they fill the frame without having to crop. But as I've learned, even the Sports Illustrated photographers, a lot of those guys, they shoot and then they crop the crap out of the images. It seems to be the thing that's happened with sports all along. So this is the file for you to edit for Raw Edit of the Week 69, and it's brought to you by Allen's Camera. And coming up right after this are your Raw Edits of the Week from 68. Now, I just want to say I'm looking for more images to be submitted. There haven't been terribly too many coming in, and the ones that have been coming in, some of them just aren't editable in terms of having interest. You guys take a lot of great photos. I see them every week in the weekend photo section. I see great photos. If each one of you guys would just submit one of your awesome raw files from the weekend theme, that would be great. So if you've got something great, please submit it to FroKnowsPhoto@gmail.com, and maybe we will give your file out for other people to edit. So let's get to the raw edits of the week from 68 and show you what I think. So here we have your files, your edits. Now, the image is of me taken in Nashville, where I was jumping, demonstrating how to capture motion and do it with one single shot. So, I did this while I was away. I put this up, and there were a lot of great edits. Now we're going to go through how many did I pick out? 18 of them. And it seemed that, it's like the background is very distracting. Now, I'm not going to rip on the photographer and say they did a bad job selecting a location, because I picked the location, and I'm the one who jumped off of this area. This was more for freezing action. He did a great job doing that, and there's a lot of really cool edits here. I picked this edit because I liked what they did with the contrast, the color, the details. I think it looks very, very good for that, and that's why I picked that here. This week, we had a lot of these fun off-the-wall edits. So yeah, it looks like I'm jumping off of whatever this is jumping off of. It's really cool. You've got the motion blur. You've got my shoes. It looks like I'm jumping away from the fire. It kind of looks like a pirate ship blowing up. Maybe that's what it is, but nice edit. I really like it. Good job. Moving on here, I guess it was Justine was taking a picture of me, or I was trying to show off for her. So that's why I put that there. This is one of my favorites that I've seen. That was the last time .jpeg was ever seen, thanks to the amazing Afro. Bangs! Zip! Pow! See ya! Right. I like being a superhero. I've got the cape. I got the blue jumpsuit with the tighty McTights. Actually, they match the shoes. And I've got a Nikon hanging around my black rapid strap. And look at the glasses. This is awesome. I would love to see me as a comic book hero. Is that bad to say? Is that pretentious? Maybe. I don't know. I'd like to see it. This is cool. I like that they added the kick flip to the board. You know, the board, I'm doing a kick flip. Thought the edit was cool. Like the crop, like the vertical crop of it. Think it works very well. Even like the tone. I like the tone of the way that I look, and I like the background. Nice job. This, I like the edit, but again, playing with these angles, this is one of the reasons I put this file here is because of the angles. When you start doing this stuff, it's just like, you know that I'm jumping off of something. Unless this is the Titanic sinking, then it wouldn't be listing this bad. So just keep that in mind when you're checking your angles out. I love this with the wings. You're flying, and it's a nice edit. I like the tones of it. I really do like that, and I like the wings. This is cool. It's like touching fingers with the painting and the hot ladies and the cherubs and all of that good stuff. Is that the Sistine Chapel? I really don't know. Maybe it is. If it is, it's really nice looking. This is cool too. I like the lightning. It looks like lightning or just smoke or fire. It's pretty cool. And I like, well, again, we've got that Dutchy angle going again. Not my favorite thing, but I like the edit. Again, it's blowing away and bouncing off of something. And then, it's like the fro. It's like doing that dance. It's like the Justin Bieber dance. Hey, nice job with the multiple frames here, and nice job with the shadow and the wood floor. Really cool. It kind of looks like I'm dancing. Woo! Riding the horse. I love it. Nice job. I like the color. I like the retro feel of it. Hi-ya! And then the karate the karate chop. It looks pretty good. It's a little awkward, but I'm an MMA fighter on the side, if you guys didn't know. But, you know, the first rule is that we don't talk about it, so, yeah. Impossible is nothing, FroKnowsPhoto.com. Yeah, I don't say things like that. Personally, I don't say things like that, but it's really cool. Jumping off the cliff, I don't know where I'd be going other than impossible is nothing, but let's see if I can fly. But it's a nice job on the edit. This is one of the coolest ones. You've got the blah, blah, what are those things called? Tyrannosaurus Rex. You've got King Kong. You've got the girl down below, and I'm in the middle doing whatever. I don't even know what I'm doing, but what a great movie that is. I have it on Blu-ray. I love King Kong, the Peter Jackson edition, even though it's 87 hours long. It is really, really beautifully done. I love it. Nice job. Peter Jackson, nice job. Squirrel! Flying squirrel. This is awesome. I love that the way that the RAWs are just painted there, like spray paint, and they're exuding out of my body. It's really cool. Nice job on that edit. And then we've got I Shoot RAW, or Jared Polin in I Shoot RAW 2 with a Nikon. Or maybe it's Jared Polin in I Shoot RAW with a Nikon 3. I'm seeing things. Now I see 3 of them. Nice job there. And that takes us back to the beginning. So that's that. Now we're back into the swing of things. Now that I'm back from South by Southwest, please submit your files to FroKnowsPhoto@gmail.com. Just send, if you do a weekend shot, pick your best shot from the weekend as a RAW file and submit it into that email address so that we could pick your file to share with everybody to edit and see what everybody would do with it. So there you have it. This is Raw Edit of the Week number 69, brought to you by Allen's Camera. Thank you to those guys. They've got your Nikon D800s, D4s, Canon 5D Mark IIIs, whatever you need, 1DXs when they come in. And there you have it. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.